Alright, this is going to be kind of a raw run here. We're going I have no script. I'm just gonna show you what I was doing and I'll upload it. Alright, so first you want to start off with importing the base models we're gonna work with. In our case, we are working with my blind. No. Where did I put these? Alright, well, hold on. We'll do this actually. That'll work. This is what you sent me, right? I don't know what these pants are. I'm gonna get rid of them. And well, I'm only gonna start with stuff that I know I need. I know I don't need these sleeves because you turn them into parts, right? Let me decide there. And yeah, I don't even need to actually. I guess we'll go this too. I lied. We're not gonna do that. Do this. Nope. Hide. Nope. Hide that. Delete that. Delete that. There we go. Oh, is it? Gotcha. So I just have to skirt. Yeah, we're golden. We want that. We want. Get rid of this. Probably get rid of that. Get rid of that too. Cool. All right, now we just have the skirt. Cool. Whatever you want. It could be like a. This could be just a like some sort of other model. I don't know if I have one. It could be like a skin or something like that, right? Let's see. I got. I don't know. I don't know. I can't find one right now. But imagine like you're importing like a goblin from Lord of the Rings, right? And he's T-post. You can use that in the same way that we're doing here, right? Because we're skin meshing. I'm sure you know that. So here we go. We're gonna import next the base model. Really, with these base models, you don't need necessarily all the bones. Like these models are gonna have, as you'll see, like cloak bones and stuff like that. The heck is it? What is it? That you won't need because we're not gonna use them. And if you do use them during the Voxel with the Voxel plugin, it tends to pull. The closer these bones are, it tends to pull the mesh that you're trying to skin away into weird directions, and it doesn't work. You saw that with the first iteration of okay, what the heck? Where is this crap? Alright, we're gonna look real quick. Did I delete it? Am I blind? Alright, there it is. Cool. Sorry. Alright, so this is the female we're importing. We don't need a lot of these nodes, right? Because it's just gonna be a robe, right? So what is this? This is. Oh, nope. So we don't need these head conveyors. These are for creatures, really. You'll see that. I'll send you a. I'll probably send the documentation that I use to kind of figure out what all this junk is. But for here, what we want to do is we basically want to generate an armature. I'm not sure if you're really familiar with that. I think this is technically from Symmetric because he wrote the plugin. It's right down, if you scroll right here, you click this, and hit generate armature. This is going to give us something to work off of, because in Blender, you do need that skeleton, regardless of whether you have bones or not. In Number of Nights, these parts act as kind of our bones, and you see it here, right? She's moving, right? Like those are bones, right? That are animated, like everything's rigged or whatever. The skeleton basically are the bones, sort of. But in this case, since we are skin meshing, our skin mesh crap, regardless if we give these weights or not, won't show up with just these bones, I guess similar to how it is in 3DS. In 3DS, you could just have the bones and then skin mesh this to the bones. Here we need to generate an armature, so what we need to do is click on this, scroll down, click on generate armature. This creates an armature with all of the bones in mind, and I'm actually, you can see it moving here, right? So if we got rid of, we get rid of everything, you see that it has all the animations, right? It's walking and all that crap, and the things on the back are just, it's the cloak. You see the pelvis stuff here for like the flaps on pelvises sometimes. A lot of those are really unnecessary and leave them. So what I like to do is, and what I did do before to kind of fix everything, do this. We're gonna go back here. Go away, armature. Okay. What we'll do is we'll just kind of delete everything before, right? Everything we don't need, and there's a lot here we don't need. Sort of like nodes you don't necessarily need. What is this? I don't know what that is. It's fine. Sometimes what I did originally, you'll have to find out what nodes you exactly don't need, but I'll go here, I'll go select similar. Am I blind? Yeah, I am blind. And just hide those. And then I'll go around and delete all the clip. This pulls, when you try and use the Voxel plugin, this pulls the skirt away. The same thing with this pelvis crap. You don't need those bones. You don't even need the shoulders really. You just need the bare bones crap, right? Of course. To be able to do everything. Really, you don't even need a lot of this. Because if we use the plugin here, it's going to, so let's say the skirt's here, right? We can see it here. This, since it's touching, even if it was just out here, would still, the voxel is going to think that it's kind of part of the same thing, and that there needs to be weights assigned to the hand, the forearm, etc. Because this is just a row, we don't need that. We just needed to have the same weights for the animations, right? So we can get rid of all this crap near the neck. What I worked with, I didn't work with the feet. I got rid of the feet. What I worked with was just, I don't even think I did these. Just the thighs. Oh, maybe I did. I don't remember. We'll do it in this case. And this is a work with very, very bare bones. It's going to, using just these bones, it's going to be almost kind of perfect. Maybe not down here. We'll see. And a short side note, the reason why we can use these is because if we go down here, we can set them to render. We can set them not to render, right? We can even turn the shadow off if we wanted to, which you might want to in this case. So now they're not going to give off shadow, and they're also not going to render. So you're not going to see like little legs or some crap when you're putting on your robe, right? So now we're good on that piece. Let's hide this. We gotta hide the pelvis too. I think. What is this? Let me delete that. I don't know what that was. Belt or some crap like that. Alright, so now I have bare bones. So we're gonna go back here, right? What is this? Oh, we're good. What we'll do is we'll select this, scroll down, generate armature. Alright, now we have all the bare bones that we need, right? Obviously it's not weighted. But we have pretty much everything that will have weights assigned to it. I'll send this voxel, probably send this voxel program. Look, you won't send it up, we'll see. But you want to use it by clicking on this, and you click this. Maybe not, you click this, you click this. How did I do it last time? What was it? Oh, armature. Maybe. Hello, computer. life finds a way. So I have it selected. So you'll probably have to go down here. What? Did it not save? Are you kidding me? Impossible! Alright, so I have to go up. Voxel. Alright, well, I don't understand why I didn't save, but you know, that's fine. Everything's fine. Looks dandy. I'll click on up here. You want to click it. So once all that's done, which you'll have to do when you install this plugin, you're going to click on the armature, and then you're going to click on the FH probe. We'll go to mesh. A lot of this is explained in the actual plugin site, which I'll also send out. I don't entirely know what all of them mean. I haven't played around with them too much. I'm professional, I know. But it uses ray tracing basically to kind of calculate the weights on the mesh. Super fancy crap. I haven't messed around with it too. This has been sufficient for me for what I need it for, which is mainly creatures, and I guess parts now, or loose parts that need to look good. So then all we'll do here is just click on this. Easy peasy, done. Right? And we'll see as this loads that it looks good. It takes a little bit, depending on what you're trying to spend. Also, it can mess up, like I said, with more bones that are close together, like fingers, for example. If you're trying to mesh something with fingers, you'll probably have to go in there and manually edit the actual weights. But this cuts out a lot of time. So we don't have to spend like an hour or 30 minutes or whatever. We can spend like 15 minutes on something and quickly go through what we need. Hopefully this will... I'm not editing this, so this is however long it takes is how long it takes. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's done. And now we're good. Now let's get mesh. Like so. And I'll just play this back. Right. And you can play around with it. Obviously, you can play around with the weights. You know, maybe it's a little too ahead or whatever. But I think it never looks nice. This would look really good. Because this is about as good as any other robe would really have. And if we were working on something on the outside of this, we could also skin the mesh to outside bones using the same thing, right? So if we wanted to keep this, that would be whatever. And then we could have an outside robe. Or we could skin mesh them together. Haven't tried that yet, but I think it'll work. We're thinking about wizard robes. That's exactly what we would do. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all it takes. It's a really, really good plugin. I really like it. I hate assigning weights manually. And I'm also really bad at it, so that's probably why I like it so much. All we would do then for here, now that this has weights, is just take this and assign it to parent. Oh my god, parent. I'm terrible, as you can see. Okay, what am I even doing here? Parent it. Parent. Okay, well, you want to parent it to this node, right? Or this empty. Whatever. You parent it in here. No. You want to parent it. Hello? I don't know what it is. Anyways, you parent it to AFA, or in this case, we wanted to call it robe, whatever the crap is. That's what you would do instead of AFA, right? We just use AFA just to get all the animations that we need. AFA has pretty much everything. And through this, if you do use AFA, it will inherit all of the animations that you need, comment animations, etc., etc. It gets a little more complicated when we're making custom animations, like custom wand animations, for instance. I'm not so sure if we're going to have to reskin mesh at that point, or if we can just have it inherit, like it's going to inherit all the combat animations on it. If we just do that, that would be really, really nice. But I haven't played around with that too much, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, this is the basics of using the Voxel plugin in Blender. I hope it works out for you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I'm available most days through Discord. Thank you.